Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am so grateful to be with you and so glad to be here. You know, where else would I be? I'm at home, like much of you, I'm sure. What an interesting time. You know, VUCA times, volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, calls for leaders to rise up. We need more leaders to calm the storm. You know, oftentimes you hear me compare leaders to reservoirs or rivers. Reservoirs are those that try to keep their arm around it. They're worried about losing what they've got, so much so that the arrows are always pointing in. Rivers, on the other hand, they attract. They attract wildlife to their shores. You don't have to plant fish in them. They occur there naturally. Lots of flora. They're beautiful. They irrigate pastures. They irrigate crops. They create electricity, light. And there are so many rivers out there. And thank you to all of you that are providing that calm in the storm, that are irrigating the pastures, and the arrows are pointing out in what you're doing. I think it's marvelous. You know, I oftentimes I've said onward and upward. As I end a call or as I signature on an email, I might say onward and upward. But I added another word to it recently. Let me just kind of diagram that for you, if I can. I'll just diagram it. Hopefully you'll be able to see this all right. So first of all, onward and upward. So the word, oops, let me get here. Onward connotes for me motion. So I'm going to write motion down underneath here. And motion just means that we're advancing, we're progressing, we're not paralyzed. We're actually moving forward. What small step can I take today that will move me forward, that'll move me closer to my vision? Now, where's your vision? Well, your vision is upward, I hope. And so your vision is upward, onward and upward as we continue to go. Well, if you're going to move upward, to me, that's direction. And once you have a vision that's bigger than your current circumstances, it allows you to get through anything. It allows you to get through everything. So direction going up. And then you look at, from there then, a new word is outward. So think about this. Onward, upward, and outward. Now outward, that's where the arrows are pointing out. So the arrows are pointing out. Really what this is all about, this is gratitude. Not just words of gratitude, but action. Gratitude with action. Well, what can we do? How can we show gratitude? Even if we're sequestered into our homes, how can we show gratitude? Well, there's many, many opportunities that are out there. All we have to do is look for them. Have you called your neighbors? Have you reached out to those that maybe you don't even know? Food banks are begging for help. There's a shortage everywhere for hands to be able to help. And I think as long as we're careful, we can reach out and help where needed. We've created, Lori and I are reaching out now to areas around where we live, to where we can reach out and help in areas that we can without compromising our own health. So I'll keep you posted with that. But the whole idea is, how can we be the rivers of the world? How can we be the ones that provide the calm in the storm? So onwards is about motion. Upwards is about direction or vision. Having that strong vision that allows us to get through anything. And then being outward thinking, not inward thinking, not putting our arms around this and saying, well, this is mine. What can I get? What can I have? But opening our arms up and saying, where can I give? That will be the things that attract. That will be the things that make America. To continue on being the leaders, have the leaders that we have. I don't think it's going to be our politicians. I don't think it's going to be our politicians that make us all better, that make things happen. I think it's going to be more up to us. A couple of great quotes for me. Never be afraid to trust an unknown future to an all-knowing God. And I like this one. Is prayer your spare tire or your steering wheel? And, you know, that's a good question. I think I've lost everything. No, I haven't. I think I'm still with you. Let me see if I can pause this. Share now. Hopefully you can see me now. But anyway, I just want to say thank you for being with me. This is time for us all to rise up. Thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for the great things that you're doing. And we're going to get through this. And I believe that we're going to be much better. I think our learning from this experience is going to create so many opportunities and so many blessings in our lives. So let's keep going. Onward, upward, and outward. I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you next week at the earliest. Bye-bye.